Good morning, everyone, on this beautiful Tuesday morning. As we talked about yesterday, this week we're going to do something a little different. I want to walk you through an acrostic of the word crisis, finding beauty in the crisis by using the life of Esther. One of the most important things that we can learn from Esther is that one young orphan girl made a difference. She literally saved the Jewish race. One life can make a difference. Your life can make a difference. Esther 4:14 says, "And who knows but that you have come to royal position for such a time as this." I want you to get that Esther didn't pick this assignment. It was forced on her. But yet her attitude was everything. And the way that she walked into it was everything. Now, most of us may not have the influence that this beautiful young girl had, but can I tell you that all of us can have an influence in our world around us? And who knows that God has placed you right where you're at in the middle of this crisis for such a time as this. I remember years ago when James and I first came to California. All I had ever known of California was Hollywood. So in my mind, I'm coming to Hollywood, man. This is where I'm gonna be. It's the life. And here we arrive in Bakersfield. In September, everything is dead. I'm thinking, what in the world? Needless to say, in 2 years, we were here. Our marriage had fell apart. Everything was falling apart. And the Cinderella story of my life was nowhere to be found. And I was lost. But yet now I can see why God brought us here, why we walked through the crisis that we did in our life, what His purpose was. Can I challenge you right now to look for the purpose of what God is doing in your life? Begin to trust His sovereign hand that He's working out a plan for you. The question I want to ask you today, what is the crisis that you're in right now that God is simply asking you to trust Him and to trust His hand? Even though you can't trace it, to trust it. Jesus, today, help us to trust your hand. Help us to trust you, knowing you have our best in mind.